Hi guys, this time I'm taking a look at the Action Army AAP-01. This green gas blowback pistol comes in two colours, black and faded earth, or if you're like me, it's basically tan. Inside the box you get your usual instruction booklet on how to operate the pistol, along with the pistol itself and the magazine. That's it, nothing else. The AAP-01 is based off the real steel Ruger Mk4, but inside you're mainly going to find Airsoft Glock internals, with one or two little exceptions. The pistol itself is a polymer body, with the exceptions of a few screws, pins, and the bolt itself being made out of metal. With all this, the gun itself only weighs 385 grams, and with the mag in it, that bumps it up to about 661, so it's definitely a light pistol. The controls for this pistol makes it completely ambidextrous, with a push-through safety style above the trigger, the bolt release on both sides, and also the ability to swap the mag release over from the left to right. The magazine that comes with the pistol is a 25 round green gas style Glock mag. Now this pistol can also accept WE and TM style Glock mags, but if you are going to run TMs you will actually need to change the gas routers to the flat ones that are found on the WE ones. This will give you a better air seal. Probably the most unique thing about this pistol is its reciprocating bolt. Now unlike most gas blowback pistols, when you pull that trigger the slide will come backwards and forwards each time, but as this only moves the bolt itself and not the whole upper, you're going to have a lot better gas efficiency, and it's also not going to have as much kick, so you're going to be able to stay on target a lot easier. Along with that, you're also going to get a faster cycle rate. If you lock the bolt back underneath it, you are going to find the fire selector for the pistol. You've got single and full auto, however this one is very stiff, but it does give you a very satisfying click when you do actually move it. Inside the ejection port as well, you are going to find your TM style Glock hop-up unit that you can actually adjust without having to strip the pistol down itself to access it. But like the fire selector, it is also not the easiest thing to move with your finger. Along the top you're going to have some plastic iron sights, but they do have fibre optics in them, and if you know me by now, I do love fibre optic sights. I find them a lot easier to use than your standard Glock styles. At the end of the barrel is a polymer thread guard. Now you can take this off and it does reveal a 14mm counterclockwise thread underneath it. However, like the rest of the pistol, this is made out of polymer, so if you are going to put tracer units on this or something, be very careful that you don't cross thread it and break it. To split the pistol, all you've got to do is press the button at the back and it levers up and off. Very simple, very easy to do. On the lower you can see how the safety works at the front. You can also see the ambidextrous bolt release and the trigger bar that leads to what looks like a standard Glock 18C hammer assembly. For the chrono I'm using 0.2 gram BBs and WE 2x gas.
So there is absolutely hardly any recoil on this pistol. Because of that bolt just going backwards and forwards, your trigger response is really good, making those follow-up shots a lot easier to do. Pistol grip as well is actually really comfy in the hand, but the trigger guard is a little bit too small just to get your fingers in with gloves on. There is a little bit of a squeeze there. Other than that, the only other problem that I have found is if you want to flick this from semi to full auto, you do need to drop that mag, otherwise you are going to double feed your gun. Other than that, with the full auto on, I can see why people like to use this. Over a Glock, I don't know. For me, it's kind of growing on me, but I'd still prefer either a Glock or a 1911. Other than that, it's great fun. Any other questions, please leave them in the comments below.